When I grew up as a kid, I wanted to be a professional baseball player. I pictured hitting home runs and the crowd going wild. And this aspiration of little Chris's, yes, I just referred to myself in the third person, certainly wasn't unique, given studies have found that the top dream jobs for male children tend to be professional athletes of some kind. Now, starting a career in tech sales, that wasn't even within the ballpark, pun intended, of what I would have ever dreamed up of as a kid. I sometimes laugh to myself imagining 5-year-old me telling my parents, I want to be a top account executive selling cloud technology, Mom and Dad. I imagine the look of surprise on their faces. That would be hilarious. Yet it's where I ended up, and after 9 years in the industry, I can say that it has been the most unpredictably rewarding career path that has exceeded my expectations by a long shot. Again, pun intended. What I realized after selling at Oracle, Google Cloud, and now at a late-stage global startup is that at its core, being a top account executive selling enterprise cloud software isn't far off from being a professional baseball player, or any type of professional athlete for that matter. In fact, there are many parallels, and we're gonna dig into 4 big ones. If you guys get value out of this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for weekly videos committed to your success in tech sales and in life, and also check out my website, chrisbussing.com, and subscribe to my bi-weekly Sell More, Live More newsletter. The first big parallel between professional baseball players and professional tech sellers is that in tech sales, you also get to experience the thrill of scoring and having your team celebrate along with you. Scoring in tech sales just comes in another form. I went from hitting RBIs on the baseball diamond to hitting sales KPIs like meetings set, let's call that a base hit, and pipeline source from those meetings. Let's call that a double or a triple if it's a big opportunity. And instead of hitting home runs as an enterprise tech seller, I'm closing 6 to 7-figure deals. Maybe the endorphin release of closing a large deal and knowing that a big commission check is coming isn't quite as exhilarating as what it might feel like to hit a game-winning home run at Fenway Park, but it's definitely a similar high. Close a 7 to 8-figure deal and we might just call that a grand slam. The second major parallel between professional baseball players and other professional athletes and professional tech sellers is that in tech sales, you also work with a coach and a team that embrace healthy competition and is trying to win together. As a tech seller, my manager's job is to coach me to perform at a higher level, close more deals, hit my targets, and get paid. My fellow account executives and I have our own personally assigned revenue targets, and we definitely compete to a healthy degree to try and be at the top of the leaderboard. But at the end of the day, that healthy competition only serves to elevate each and every one of us to perform at our best. Ultimately, we all roll up into a larger shared revenue target, and for that reason, we're all trying to win together. Most recently in my tech sales professional career, I've now taken the leap to work at a startup, and at a startup, a shared revenue target is especially meaningful. If we hit our shared revenue targets together, we'll be in a position as a company to go public on the New York Stock Exchange and turn the equity that was originally included as a component of our compensation packages into a transformational wealth event for each and every one of us. Going public will be our equivalent to winning the World Series, and we're highly energized and motivated by that goal as a team. Of course, there will be challenges along the journey, both collectively and personally, and it's on us to create and maintain a strong culture as a team and pick each other up when we hit our own personal stumbling blocks. Just as I would encourage a teammate walking back to the dugout after striking out on the baseball diamond, I also encourage my teammates who just lost a deal or are behind on their targets to help them get back on track. And my teammates do the same for me. The third major parallel between professional baseball players and professional athletes and professional tech sellers is the same mindset that makes professional athletes great is also what makes enterprise tech sellers great. Let's look at 4 examples. Here's the first one. My good friend from high school is the mental skills coach for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And he says that what is unique about professional baseball players or any professional athlete is that they are professional doers. They take practice swing after practice swing after swing after swing after swing, 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 and boom. By the time they stepped into the batter's box in the bottom of the 9th with 2 outs with a chance to win a high-stakes game, their tireless practice is what breeds confidence and helps them come through in the clutch. They have put in so much preparation that they can stay calm and confident and carry the weight of the team, crowd, and moment on their shoulders. They can trust their instincts and surrender and detach from the outcome and be present in the moment to deliver. And the batter who plays at the professional level and hits the game-winning home run didn't always operate at that level, but they got there quickly because they were able to accelerate their learning through doing. As a professional tech seller, our practice swings are the role play sessions we do with our teammates and managers as we refine our value proposition line of questioning, objection handling, and negotiation skills. Maybe it's practicing our pitch in the mirror, recording ourselves and analyzing our tone and clarity of communication, and having our manager listen into our calls for feedback. Our peak performance, high-pressure moments are the presentations to the C-suite executives at a large enterprise as we're trying to close a 7-figure deal that can earn a 5 to 6-figure commissions check, and the ensuing negotiation conversations required to get it over the edge. We show up and deliver in these moments because of the practice we put in prior. That practice breeds confidence. A second similarity in mindset between professional baseball players and athletes and professional tech sellers is professional baseball players know what failure feels like, and so do tech sellers. Professional tech sellers experience failure on a daily basis in a sport where succeeding 3 out of 10 times, 30% as a batter, is huge success. The success rate of enterprise tech sellers is even lower than in baseball. It can be measured by their close rate. Closed deals divided by total leads times 100 equals their closing percentage. In B2B SaaS sales, the typical close rate is 1.1%. That's pretty meager, and it might turn away most from this road less traveled. But that 1.1% success rate is what delivers deep 6-figure earnings, and for some 7-figure earnings. It is well worth the struggle to get there. Professional baseball players and professional tech sellers bounce back quickly. When a professional athlete or an enterprise tech seller has an off day, they don't get dejected, they let that motivate them. They know deep down that they can show up even better the next day, and their results rise back up to the level of their self-belief. They both separate their self-worth from their daily performance and know that the opinion of customers and the fans and the results they get today, no matter how crappy, can't diminish their intrinsic value and capacity to succeed. They know that at the end of the day, it's a numbers game, and all that they can truly control is their attitude and effort. If they do that, the law of averages will kick in, they will find success, and the money will flow. The third parallel in mindset between professional athletes and professional tech sellers is they are both very coachable, and they embrace and implement feedback to rapidly improve. Professional tech sellers have days where they are rejected on the phone and lose deals, but they choose their response by focusing on learning from the situation and making adjustments to get better results. They take in feedback from their managers and apply it. This coachability is critical to their long-term success. And another major parallel in mindset between professional athletes and professional tech sellers is that they are both extremely motivated self-starters who are driven by passion and a competitive edge. Something within them drives them to want to be great and to do whatever it takes to succeed. They have a huge vision and want to be different. There is no question that top professional tech sellers are highly motivated, competitive, and internally driven. They don't wait to be told what to do, but are proactive to set a strategy and take action. They pick up the phone and make cold calls. They send emails and LinkedIn messages and follow up and never give up. They have a twinkle in their eyes, they sell, and their passion is contagious and spills over onto their customers. They have dreams that extend into the realm of entrepreneurship and total financial freedom that compel them to do all the uncomfortable things needed to succeed. And the fourth and final parallel between the high-stake games of professional baseball and professional sports and professional tech sales is both take place in many arenas. In baseball, you might travel to different states and locations, and in tech sales, especially in a field sales road warrior role, you can travel and do that too. But taking things a step further, in a remote tech sales role, you yourself get to decide where the game takes place. For me personally, my tech sales field encompasses my apartment, WeWork, coffee shops, and wherever else I may choose, as long as I have a functional laptop, strong Wi-Fi connection, and a noise-canceling headset. I virtually meet with people across the country and travel there too, in places like San Francisco and LA, Dallas and Houston, New York City, Salt Lake City, Tampa, Denver, and around the world in China, India, Israel, Korea, and Mexico. I will say the international locations are virtual. But at the end of the day, if you value flexibility and adventure, tech sales is a great path for you. So are you a college athlete, an ex-athlete, or someone with a competitive mindset who wants to become the man or woman in the tech sales arena and who's willing to experience the lows of defeat, the thrill of victory, and everything in between? Are you ready to step up to the tech sales plate and start swinging for the fences? And are you ready to make more money than you know what to do with and build incredible relationships, character, and skills that increase your ability to make an impact in your life? Then let me be your coach. I'm happy to show you what it takes to hit home runs in the role, in your networking process, and in your interviews to land your dream job and maximize your tech sales career path. If you want some tech sales interviewing at bats, make sure to check out my video on 30 interview questions that you have to prepare for that will get you ready for any behavioral tech sales interview. And of course, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and also check out my website and subscribe to my Sell More, Live More bi-weekly newsletter. I'm coming at you with consistent value, and by the way, I've got a course coming out. It's in the making called Tech Sales Accelerator. That's gonna give you the exact blueprint to land a job in tech sales and get the most out of your tech sales career. I appreciate your guys' time and attention. Thank you for being here. To your success in tech sales and in life, happy selling and happy living, and I'll see you in the next one.